Yo, welcome back to the Urban Peach channel, a channel more or less devoted to the body map, whether that be my learning of it, my application of it, my understanding of how it affects the world, the way I see things come together, and how to communicate it, etc., etc. Today we're looking at some workout stuff and just some general updates. So I mean, with the workouts, for me, my problem has always been like getting my elbows in. So you'll see here that, especially with these inclines, I'm really having a hard time getting my elbows like to be inwards close to my body, like right there. Boom, you can see it. It's kind of far from my body. So that's my current problem. I've addressed it in some of the other workouts that I have, but it's like a constant issue that I see everywhere in all the workouts I do, and it's uncomfortable in some ways. And I think I've always had complications trying to maintain workouts throughout life, and I think this elbow issue is one of them. So I've been trying to target that, trying to get the elbows in. And you might ask, Herbie, what do you mean complications in maintaining a workout? Did you have glitches? Were there palpitations? And I had a really hard time. For me, it was very difficult to keep going to the gym at any point in my life. That was one of the big problems. It was just the most uncomfortable thing ever. I felt like I was suffocating all the time. Look at this workout right here. I'm just like, my neck is all awkward, my shoulders are like weirdly pulled back. So this is one of the ones I'm working on right now. It just looks and feels on the inside like my body is bending at the wrong place in order for this workout to feel satisfying. And I've seen Danie and my kuya JV do this workout, and mine looks distinctly different. But I've been able to get into that state with my other workouts where it looks similar to theirs, but also feels stable. Thank goodness for the body map. So what is the body map? The body map is literally a map of your body in your brain that's been developing since before you could remember, and is continuing to develop every day. Inaccuracies in the body map can lead to tension in the body, conflict in the body, emotional irregulation, awkwardness in performing tasks, injury, difficulty in performing new tasks, and especially difficulty in performing new tasks with any kind of stability. The benefits of a body map that is accurate to your body are actively opposite of that, which would mean success in performing new tasks and learning new tasks, flexibility in new movements, free movements, which would mean free thoughts, and peaceful emotional regulation. And you're like, Herbie, wait, how does this all relate to one another? How does this all tie in? And my answer would be, I think it's like the missing link. Missing link to what? Well, when we observe, it seems like human beings are obsessed with certain things, right? Whether that be the human body, their own, or looking at others, beauty, music, certain stories like Harry Potter, or Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, giant mythos that everyone kind of resonates with. Religion. Why is it that we resonate with a particular story like One Piece or Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter? How come those stories get the most attention or beloved the most? How come certain religions are vastly more accepted than others? What is it about them? Is it that everyone's just like, it's a massive grift and everyone's just like lying together, or just choosing to be with the biggest group? There's millions, probably billions of artists, music artists, graphic artists, actors, etc. A multitude of religions, millions if not billions of stories over the years. Why is it that some integrate to become part of like the human culture they become cultural phenomena and some do not? Why is it that some dances become cultural phenomena and some do not? Why is it that some musicians become cultural phenomena and some do not? Why is it that some stories get integrated into the human consciousness, the human mythos, basically the human consciousness, and get passed down while some others do not? What is it about those stories? Is it something about those stories, or is it something about us, or is it some kind of mixture of in between, or both? Understanding this question has always bothered me, and I think that the body map gives us the necessary language to begin answering this question, or begin attacking it with more substance. But how we go about doing that is for another video. I just wanted to give a quick rundown on why I believe the body map is so important and how it all ties back in together. My goal with these videos, as you hear me repeating this all the time, is to be more efficient at giving my elevator pitch of the body map. And so that's it for the body map today. But wouldn't you know it, it already took like 3 minutes. Yeah, I could use a lot of work in this topic, or in this area. So check it out. So I've been trying to get my elbows more in, as I was saying. My left elbow here, which is the right side on the screen, I think was having a little more difficulty in maintaining its straightness, so the form, but not bad for the first times I've been doing these skull crushers, which is the funniest name for a friggin' workout ever when you think about it. Skull crusher. This will be the first and last time you perform this workout. Okay, along with being more consistent in life, one thing I've always been plagued with, plagued, get it, is I have like a guilty pleasure of just like going into Halloween stores like Spirit around Halloween time, and I don't even buy nothing. I have no plans to buy nothing. It's just, I don't know, it's just like the nostalgia, I guess. And so one thing I was curious about, a question that was on my mind, something that was bothering the noggin, was I wanted to see if excuse me, I wanted to see if Halloween stores and stuff would ever capture the same magic as it did pre-lockdowns. My conundrum that I was grappling with was, when, if ever, and how long will it take for Halloween stores and Halloween experience to recover to its previous glory days of pre-lockdowns, COVID, and will it ever regain its former glory? Heck, was it all nostalgia always in the first place? Did the lockdowns just make it seem like nostalgia was more of a thing? I love doing this effect. Look at it. Learns this effect once in English class in high school and uses it for everything now. It works especially well with this monkey though. So that was my question for Halloween stores, Halloween experiences, is, did the lockdowns change them forever? Will it ever be restored to its former glory, or was it always just nostalgia and the lockdowns just emphasized it? What is he doing? Who is that? That's my dad. They grew a bunch of these, like, well, they planted one passion fruit vine, and it kind of took over, like, this orange tree that we had. At first, it seemed like it was symbiotic. And then he noticed that it was preventing the orange tree from getting sunlight. It was kind of killing it, so he had to rip it out. Dude, look at this praying mantis, dude. It must have been in some of the foliage that he removed from the tree. And look at it just dancing. Isn't it so cute? My mom goes, "Is it praying?" I was like, "It's always in praying position. That's why it's a praying mantis." Remember, I am the worst with plants, growing plants. I kill all my plants. I wish it wasn't the case. I want to get better at it. I need to get better at it. But I think for that same reason, I'm so like, I get obsessively drawn to these little insects.
Wow,
Just like,
so
man,
fast.
you are surviving, thriving, even all on your own. All the green stuff that I've ever taken care of, that I've ever owned, dies, even with my help. And I want to get better at that.
Hi, Mantis. I see you again.
So we started off with some pretty big, gargantuan topics like the body map and its significance, relevance to the human experience, and why I believe it's important for it to become part of the zeitgeist and the human conversation, the human consciousness. But we're gonna bring it all the way back to something so small, something that could just be understood just by looking at it. And that contrast is what it's all about sometimes. Isn't this so cute? I named him Branch. Will we ever see Branch again? Will we ever see Branch? I want to see Branch. I haven't seen him since, but I'll update you guys if that ever transpires. I hope you all have a fantastic day. A beautiful one. Take care of yourself out there. Be good to yourself. Remember to feel the front of your shins or else. Thank you for coming to the Herb and Peach channel. This is vlog number 51. We are going to be at 52 next week. Oh my gosh. Alright, have a great one. Take care.
Wow, it's moving so fast.